Last episode here of the One Hole Designer tutorial series. This video is going to be talking about publishing multiple versions of your course. I'm actually going to start out by making fun of myself a little bit. By now, you guys have all probably seen people publishing multiple versions of their course, either as different pin setups or with different tees. I used to think, and kind of amazed that some designers were going through and making multiple versions of their course, starting over with 4 different copies and then painstakingly making sure that each hole was exactly accurate, and they were basically doing the same thing just on 4 different holes. But it turned out that I'm just really stupid. First thing we're going to do is I am going to publish this. Should have been online before I did this. But I am going to publish it even though it's a one hole, just to kind of illustrate a point here, so that's not what I wanted. So the first step is to publish here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to publish this version of the course, then I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to change not only our T setup, but I'm actually going to change the pin location as well, so pretty simple. I'm going to publish this real quick in case anybody out there playing this wants to go in and give this a shot, since you've seen how it's built. I am going to call it the One Hole Designer Tutorial. So you can jump in, give it a shot, go and get yourself a birdie, because I think this hole is a little too easy, but that's okay. So we're officially published and we can go in and play it. I won't do that at the moment. Instead, I'm going to show you how to publish different versions. So whenever you publish, you'll get a little message that says, are you sure you want to do this? Because you can't go back and change it. Once it's out there forever, and that is true. That doesn't mean you can't load up another version of it, but there is now a copy of the One Hole Designer tutorial out there forever. However, I can, when I go into the designer, I can switch between published and unpublished there at the top right. So we're going to go to publish, and I'm going to scroll through all the courses here that I've made until I find our One Hole Designer tutorial. I don't think there's any kind of order to these, but... So now that I'm ready to edit it, it is going to load up the last saved copy of our course, which is right here and should look pretty familiar. I'm going to change the name of it, which you should make sure you remember to do a couple times. But it's always going to plop that new down in front of it, so what I would do here is go to the end, and if I was going to do Sunday tees or white tees, I would just add that at the end, but we're just simply going to call this 2. And this is what I'll use from now on to make any more videos. But now I can do anything I want. If I wanted to make a different tee, hit from the whites instead. I can move it here. Making this an even shorter hole, and I could go and change the pin position to on top of this little hill here. And that's it. If I was doing 18 holes, I would go through and do that same thing to all the rest of them, or whatever the heck I wanted to do with all of them. Or if I simply wanted to redo this course at a later date, once my designer skills have improved, that's how I would go about it. So that's going to wrap it up. I think I'm done talking about whatever I want to talk about. If you've watched every video, or just a couple of them, and you're watching this final one, thank you, and I hope it's helped some people out there. So that's it.